Hey, Michael Church here with CrawlSpaceNinja.com, and we're getting ready to shoot an unboxing of our Flotec half horsepower cast iron sump pump. But you know, I wanted to answer this question that I get a lot. Should I install a sump pump in my crawl space before I do an encapsulation? And it kind of varies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what the Department of Energy says. First of all, if you've got standing water coming in, yes, you probably need a sump pump. That's the easiest answer I can say. So if you're looking around the cinder block walls or something like that, you got a lot of moisture coming in, you go down there after a heavy rain, you got standing water, the vapor barrier is being raised or moved, yes, you need a sump pump. But there's an interesting quote from the Department of Energy, and I'm going to list the link so that you can check out that whole paper from them. But basically what they're saying is that if your house is below grade, and I'm going to use this box as an example. So let's say the outside of the ground is here and the crawl space ground is here, okay? So that would be below the outside grade. They say that you have to have a perimeter trench around the crawl space. They didn't say if it had to be inside or outside, but they recommend a perimeter trench around the crawl space if the crawl space itself is below grade. Most homes built prior to just recently, they didn't really do perimeter trenches back in the day in the 70s and the 60s, and even in the 80s and 90s, a lot of houses, depending on your code and all that kind of stuff. So you may not even have an outside perimeter trench installed. So according to the Department of Energy, whether you've got standing water coming in or not, to be on the safe side, you should install a perimeter trench that should lead to a sump pump inside the crawl space. So I hope that's some good information for you. And like I said, I'll put all that down in the comments below if you want to check it out, and all the links to the Department of Energy paper and all that sort of thing. But anyway, great question. And by the way, we're going to do the unboxing, so make sure you check out our Flotec half horsepower sump pump. And my name is Michael Church with CrawlSpaceNinja.com. I hope you make it a happy and blessed day, and thanks for watching.